It's that time of year again. I'm gonna say it. Back to school. And with that being said, we thought it'd be the perfect time to create the ultimate dorm room setup. So welcome back to TechBee. My name is Carlos. I'm here with the camera operator, Joe.
Hello.
So we're here in this dorm room today because we're creating the ultimate dorm room setup. Now, what did your setup look like last year, Joe?
You know, it was kind of a mess. There was just cables everywhere.
Yeah, it wasn't great. So, of course, if we're creating the ultimate dorm room setup, it has to look nice. So the first thing we are going to do, we're going to arrange everything on the desk in a functional manner, make it appealing as well. And then, of course, it's time for cable management. So let's get started. Alright, so we haven't really done much. We did a little bit of stuff with the drawers down here and stuff like that. So we've got an empty drawer still here for Joe to decide what he wants to do with. We've got some post-it notes and some little page sticky things, a calculator. This drawer kind of looks like a mess, but that's alright because all it's really meant for is pens and pencils and writing utensils. Laptop is going to live down here. We'll get to that in just a moment. Come on up here. So obviously the top of the desk is the main thing. So front and center here we have, well, it's not really center, but the main focus here, of course, is the Dell monitor. Joe, do you know how big this thing is?
Yeah, 24 inches or so.
Okay, so 24 inches. We've got the JBL speaker down here, which is awesome. Nice wireless keyboard and mouse. This is probably one of my little favorite things right here is the pig mug. This thing's pretty cool. Got some pens and pencils and a pair of scissors in there. A little desk lamp over there so that we can, get some light here on those late nights doing our studying when, you've got a paper due at 12 and it's like 11 o'clock at night and you're still working on it. That's never happened to us before, right? And then, of course, we've got the Beats here by Dr. Dre. Totally think they're overpriced. You know what? Maybe I should do a review on them and see what I really think. But anyway, so we got those here just for some visual effect right now. Now what we need to do is the cable management. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to start with the monitor. We're going to get that all looking nice. The charger for the laptop and get everything connected and up and running. So that's what we're going to do next. All right, so cable management time. So we went to the store and we picked these up. These are like cable trunking or conduit or whatever you want to call them, or channels, I think they call them. There's like tons of different names for these things. Anyway, we picked these up over at Walmart, but you can pick them up at like any hardware storage kind of thing, Menards, Home Depot. They're only a couple bucks or so. These ones have adhesive on the back. Most of them are going to. We were going to attach them to the bottom of the desk with some screws too to secure them even more, but I don't have my drill or screws, so we're just going to go with the adhesive and it should work just fine. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to, of course, move our chair out of the way here. We're going to take our cable trunking or whatever you want to call it, and we're just going to attach it to the underside of the desk and run all of our cables through it. Okay, so I'm a dork and I totally forgot to bring cable ties with me, so our cable management isn't going to be the greatest today, but maybe we'll do a kind of update part 2-ish And Joe's kind of a dork too because he has 2 chargers and he left the other one at home. Look, he's going home this week, so he can go get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right, come on down here. So we got the charger for the laptop here. And so we're going to take these now. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to come under here. Now, I know you can't see what I'm doing right now. Here, let me see the camera real quick here. Alrighty. So what we're going to do, right underneath here in the back, actually, we're going to put the cable trunking. In fact, I might actually put it back behind here because that'll get close enough to the back for us. And we're basically going to run the cables. Oh my goodness. Here, I'm going to hand this back to you for a moment. We're going to run the cables for... Oh, this is already plugged in. Okay. We'll have to unplug that in a moment. But we're going to run the cables for the monitor, which is HDMI. Thank you for having an extra long cable, by the way. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the thing. You don't want too long of a cable because then obviously you have way too much slack and stuff like that. But anyway, so this is going to be a basic kind of cable management tutorial today in this portion. And then we'll make it look nicer when I actually have all the stuff I need. Yeah. Getting ready for the first day of school problems. Anyway. All right. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to take this. I'm going to, hopefully, if I can. So this is going to be that fun thing where this is not going to cooperate with me. Oh, here we go. Okay. So peel off the adhesive. Toss that to the side. Now these open like this, so we want to make sure we have them going the right way. So when we're looking at them, we want them to be like this so that we can put all our cables in. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the underside of the desk here. Now, like we said before, we were going to use a drill to attach these a little bit more securely, but I think we should be fine. We may do that in a update or something. So anyway, all right, I think actually we can maybe get away with this without having to unplug anything here. So we're just going to take these cables here and going to run them through here, then snap that closed. So the great thing about this is that so now we've got our cables coming down here, and they run through here. So this this gives us a nice little track here to run our cables through and everything. So the next step would been if we had like some cable ties, I would have loved to have kind of taken this here and ran it down the side of the back of the, shall we say, leg right here. Yeah, that's what this thing is a leg. And then ran it across. But what we're going to do today, for right now, we're going to bring it over and if I can see what I'm doing, I'm going to plug it into the back of the laptop there. This is going to drive me insane. I am super OCD when it comes to how cables run. So I hate having cables like crossed over each other. And the reason I hate that is because if I ever need to pull a cable out for whatever reason, I just want to be able to pull on it and not have it get tangled in anything else. So if you pay attention to, you know, not crossing wires over and stuff like that, it's going to make your life a whole lot easier if you have to take something apart. So anyway, so we got that. You know, we might actually be able to get away with just putting the other cable trunking, like this, on the leg, and then running the cables down like that, actually. That actually would probably work pretty well, and I think is, in fact, what we're going to do. Considering we don't have any other cables on this other side here. So we'll do that in a moment, and we're gonna speed this up a little bit for you, and we'll be back in a moment. So we pulled the desk out a little bit, so we got that one strip right down here in the back. We're probably gonna do like some cable ties here, whatever, to make this portion look a little bit neater. And we got our other cable run right here, or just trunking or whatever the heck these things are called. Running down, got the HDMI cable. We're gonna run the power in just a moment. and then get everything set up and turned on and everything. So we'll do that here in just a moment. So we are done with the ultimate dorm room setup. We like the name, that's why we chose it. Anyway, so we've kind of taken a look at it. What do you think?
It's good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Definitely a lot better than what we had last year.
Oh yeah.
Set up. So we still got a little bit of work to do, some more cable management and things like that, but we'll get there. So anyway, so here's what you do. If you enjoyed this video, well, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button. Leave a comment below. Get subscribed to the channel if you're not yet, if you really enjoy the content we produce. And when you get subscribed, make sure you click on the bell in the corner to turn on notifications so you don't miss a video whenever we upload a new one. With that being said, my name has been Carlos.
My name has been Joe.
We'll see you next time here on TechBeam.